Music, please.
So don't depend on a holiday date. If you want New Year's support, just order a double and wait. There's a thank you you can give life if you live life all the way. Call the cops up, hold the roof down, fellas, watch out, it's too dark.
Good evening, everybody. How are we? Oh, look, it's so nice to see so many of you out, and it's not a funeral. Mind you, no, tonight is a very, very special night. Sharon has waited, I have to tell you how many decades, but tonight, and she's a little bit embarrassed about her age. And normally a gentleman would not tell you how old she is, but I'm not a fucking gentleman, I'm a drag queen. But let's just say that she's everybody wants to upstage me, that's it, I'm fucking out of here, I'm gonna go. Well, there goes tonight's profit, but anyway, let's just say that Sharon has had a very monumental birthday quite recently. A number that ends with a naught, and it's somewhere between 79 and 81. Which is amazing! Put your hands together for Sharon. Let's bring Sharon back out here. Unbelievable. She's the same age as Ken Payne. Same age as late Cinnamon Brown, and she was still around. How are you, Digger? Fabulous, you know.
I got Mike, yeah. Thanks, Andre.
So, for those of you that don't know, this is your life, exactly. This is where we spring it on you.
Oh my God.
Now, firstly,
I've been getting away with murder for years, and now I'm undone completely.
oh, I'm only just beginning, my love. No, I just think it's amazing to think that you were born back in 1944 by the side of a dray where your parents were on their way to the goldfields, Ballarat. That's where Diggers Rest got its name from, because they had to stop to give birth to her by the roadside. Oh, no. Look, you know I mean this in a caring and a sharing manner. But Sharon has told me in the past that she always knew that she was different. She always wanted to be a showgirl. She wanted to be in Lay Girls. She loved frilly knickers. But first of all, Sharon, look, I think you should tell them a bit of a story. I've got everything written down here, but firstly, I think, well, we'll start back in 1995, 1996. This is when your life took a very big change.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
That's about right. It better be, because you wrote this out. So Sharon started in show business in 19... Oh, it's a bugger getting old, isn't it? Not that I'd know, but I've heard. But she started in show business in 1997, trained by Trish Barry. Oh. Yeah. Remember the lovely late Trisha from Trisha's Coffee Cup?
Fabulous Trish.
So, and your first regular gig was at the Greyhound Hotel.
Yeah, first one, Greyhound.
Yeah, and there's a fucking pit in the ground.
With Tootsie. Tootsie was the compare back then.
And later you became a fashion model.
With Mackay Desard, yes.
Yes, the houses of Lucretia and Desard, modelling fetish gear.
That is correct, yes.
And
All tight corsets and pretty raunchy outfits, to say the least.
I know, and it's funny, you know, because all the girls, I'm surprised people ever got a root back in the 70s, because everybody I knew that did that sort of work was a receptionist.
Oh, I did.
But you used to go spanking naughty boys.
Well, I did better then because no one knew how old I was, but now I'm 80, I've got no hope of getting a root.
Oh, darling, don't be ridiculous. They have soft lighting.
You know.
No, you've
Who
done it
wants to
fabulous.
be an 18-year-old?
But anyway, for the Marquis de Sade, and at the time, in your other life, you were working for Astrovac.
Yes, that was the engineering part of my career.
Excuse me, backstage, will you be quiet? We're listening to a legend in the making.
Yeah, I used to design pneumatic conveying systems and vacuum systems, and I had quite a few clients back then. Sunrise was one of my biggest clients back in those days. And after I had the surgery, the company I was working for decided they're going to sack me.
Outrageous!
Because I'd stuffed up an engineering project. Well, that got my back up because I never had a problem with any job that I'd ever done. It was a major project for Philip Morris, and they made the big mistake of subpoenaing the Philip Morris people, Philip Morris engineers, and all they did was support my story because they couldn't work out how in the hell I'd designed this system to fit in a roof area where you could hardly find a square inch available. And it took me a long time to work that out, but we did it, and all they did was support my case, which helped me to win.
Yes, so Sharon, you actually made history. One of the first in the world to take your employer to court and sue the bastards for discrimination.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first person in the world to actually win a court case for discrimination. A lot of other girls had tried to fail.
This lady's lived a lot in these years, believe me.
And so I'm the first in the world to win the case, which has set a precedent for gay people or transgender people or transsexual people or whatever else. It makes no difference now. You can't be sacked for being who you are as a person and a human being.
And you took him to court for 85,000 and just missed out on 450.
Yes.
I'd be pissed.
That was the other side lodged an appeal, and at the time the Attorney General Rob Holes was debating a piece of legislation in Parliament to allow cross-dressers to use female toilets. And I told the Transgender Liberation Care people, all those, to keep their mouths shut. So I got a good chance of winning this case, and if I win it, there's going to be 50 grand is going to be put into a trust fund for people who get sacked or whatever else for being who they are. They took no notice of me, and because of that element of doubt, depends on what sort of judge you would get in the Supreme Court, whether he understood my situation or he didn't. And I wasn't prepared to take the loss for other people like myself in the future who come along and get sacked for being who they are. So I wanted that legislation to stay in place, which it has done now. So it's all there. Nobody can get sacked for being who they are anymore.
And of course, after the court case, you got a job with Sunrise, which Sunrise has been very kind to you. They called you to design some vacuum systems. And for all you girls out there, we aren't talking Hoover asses or something that you use in your lounge room. This is all to get rid of all the...
Yeah, this is all picking up rice spills and bulk rice spills and all the rest of it. And they were very, very good to me, Sunrise, I've got to say. They didn't care. All they had to do was to wear the old, worksite boots. And so I got pink boots and I got pink shirts. And I had to say, put a little bit of flair into it. I wasn't going to get away with the brown things that all the blokes are wearing. Oh, God, no, love. So I'd turn up in pink boots, and the first project I did there, the guys that were installing it couldn't quite handle me at all. So the project engineer said, just give them the map, tell them what you want them to do, and walk away and leave them. So I did that. At the end of the project, there was 2 pages of full-scope defects. So I picked them up, and then they went around. They couldn't fix it. They came to me and said, how do we fix it? So we take 25 mil off that pipe, you add 50 mil onto that one, and you take 10 mil off that one. I told them pipe has to be measured exactly right to the millimetre, not just roughly. So
There's always think length's very important, and thickness.
that's right. Inches are always important.
And make sure it's cut in the right place and at the right angle.
That's right. So yeah, so that's the sort of the story. The next project those guys did for me, they only had one defect, and that was the bracket was around the wrong way. And I'm anal on how the brackets were done to support all the pipe work, and one was around the wrong way. It was the only defect they had in the whole job. So they eventually got the message that this silly old, funny-looking person with red hair knows what she's talking about.
See, there's a lot going on behind the facades of a lot of people that don't know what's going on. And then you started doing shows, Sharon. I noticed it says here that you did private parties.
Yeah, we did some. I did a housewarming party from Andrew Buchanan, my doctor over there, and Peter Darson, his partner. We did their housewarming, and poor Andrew was, oh, what's going to happen? They're going to spill red wine everywhere. Oh, Sharon, you're putting all that staging in my lounge room. How are we going to, oh. So poor Andrew was in panic mode, and Peter was saying, don't tell Andrew anything. Just keep it quiet and it'll all be okay. So after I won my court case, Peter decided that he wanted to have another party for me. So we did it all again, and poor Andrew was in panic mode again. Peter said, don't tell Andrew, but you can invite 100 people. So it all happened, it was all good, everybody had a great time, and we celebrated my court case win there with my solicitor, who was absolutely brilliant. And the Golden Girls did the shows for me there. I didn't actually, oh yes I did one number, yeah. This Is My Life, I performed that there for that night.
Yes,
So it was good.
private parties and special functions of a diverse nature.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Until you were invited to work at Broadside, and you have been a fucking pain in the ass ever since. No.
I did,
No, look, I started Broadside up because I thought it was important that people of a certain age group were being overlooked.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're all alive. Tonight has proved that we're not fucking brain dead. We all like going out. We all love having a good time. I think Sharon's an inspiration. If anybody's out there, she's 80 and she can still do it. I'll be 75 next year. Oh my God, did I just say that? But I wanted to get a third person in the show so that we could do a bit of productions. And we've had a little bit of a break at the moment. There's been a few problems trying to get the three of us all together at the one time. But we're here tonight to celebrate this lady. So if you've got a drink in front of you, please lift up your glasses and let's toast Sharon. Happy birthday.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
All right, darling. Unfortunately, I don't have the list of city history with the girls, but I'll see what I can remember.
It's not there.
No, I'll have a look. Here, I'll hold the mic. She doesn't want to let go of it. And I also have to apologise that later tonight there will not be a birthday cake. We did have one planned. It was going to be absolutely fabulous. It was about 3 metres long, 4 metres wide, heaps of candles. Fucking fire brigade came, set the pace. Sprinkler system wouldn't handle it. But we will acknowledge you later and we'll sing happy birthday to you, darling. So it's not there. Sharon did a lovely history of all the girls. All the girls, with the exception of the next one, which is Miss Cherry Ripe, are people that have worked with Sharon over her time on stage. I'll see what I can remember. And
it was when I first started, and I picked these people because when I first started I was a newbie on the block. They all made me feel welcome and helped me along with little simple little things, and they were all brilliant to me, and I wanted to thank them for helping me along, and that's why they're all on. So they all came at different times. I'll just do it briefly for you, so it'll save Doug. Shirin was the first person I met at the Old Melbourne Hotel. Then I worked with Shirin at the Greyhound. and then I met Wanda, and I did my very first show at the Greyhound with Wanda, and then I went to DT's Hotel and worked with Michelle. And then in between all of that, I worked with Anita, who was part of the Extremes at the time. So we did quite a lot of stuff together with Anita. So thank you to all you ladies for the past times.
Thank you. I'll do a swap. One more time, put your hands together. Let's do it for Sharon! Now I'm going to sit over here and watch the show.